Ouch. Hit her toe.
Give her a moment. She hit herself.
That's on video.
That really hurt.
Huh?
That really hurt.
I can see it in your face.
How far are we going?
Okay. Alright, so I thought I would open up with just that shot. In today's video, we are going to...
She said I thought I just opened up with that shot.
They're laughing at me. Alright, so...
I'm
Oh, I can't see.
Ow!
Alright, so I thought I would open up, and I can't see no matter where I stand. The sun is in the way. Let me go in the shade. And they're being loud, so I thought I would open up with that shot. As you saw, there's a dresser. And my daughter, this video is going to be us refinishing this dresser, trying to fix it. She found this, I found this dresser on Facebook Marketplace because she said that she wanted a dresser, and I sent it to her. And it said that it was $50 for a solid wood maple dresser. So her and her dad just went this morning to pick it up, and I made sure to let her know, hey, some of the drawers look like they were mixed matched or whatever, to ask the guy, you know, are they just put in different places, or make sure all the drawers were working. So she did that, and her dad and her went, and her dad looked at it, and he's like, it's not real wood. It's veneer or whatever, so it's not real wood. So she ended up talking to the guy, asking him about the drawers. The drawers, they work. They're a little, I don't know. She'll tell you what's wrong with them. But we're going to redo it. Their initial plan was we were going to do it like I did the nightstand in the guest room. Was going to sand the top, stain it, was going to paint it, was going to do. But since it's not real wood, we can't do that. So we're going to paint it. But it's just so she can have some storage for clothes in her room. So that's what we're going to do. But I'm going to let her show it to you because she wants to show it to you and tell you what's wrong with it. And then she can tell you the whole scenario as far as how she got it.
Okie dokie, guys. So. Come look at my dresser. Hello, I'm trying to speak to
You
the
told
camera.
him to look at the dresser.
Little clinking sounds in the background. Okay, so I was in my room the other day having a mental breakdown internally, and I went into my mom's room and I flopped down on her bed and I said, Mom, I need your help. I said, I need my room reorganized and I don't know what to do because my clothes are driving me crazy, and I have drawers under my bed currently that are not actually drawers like in a dresser. It's like bins. They're driving me crazy. So, because they're overflowing, and they're not neat, no matter, like, it doesn't matter how I fold clothes. All my clothes won't fit in it. So I was like, I need a solution. My clothes need to be organized. And Mom said, you need a dresser. That's what you need. And I said, okay, let's find a dresser. Step one, find dresser. My beautiful mother over here is the marketplace queen and found me several dressers. And we picked this one, which was supposed to be real maple. And I went to this dude, and we got there, and he was super nice. Oh, super nice. You'll see why he's super nice, too. Because we look at said dresser, and I open up every single one of the drawers, and the drawers were in the wrong spot, which he noticed, and he said that, and I was like, I'll fix it, it's fine. All the drawers work. Everything in here looks like it's okay. All these pieces, I mean, it's not real wood. Yeah, it's not real wood. But they're all good. They're like screwed in tight. That stayed good. I think they've had it for several years. So then I told him, I looked at the back. The back's plywood, it's stapled in. This is fake. The drawers are fake. On the sides you can see this here. This isn't real wood. That's not real wood. This is real wood, this piece here, but it's pine. It's not even maple. So anyways, I told him I was expecting a maple dresser, and he was like, okay. I said, would you take any less than 50 for it? And he goes, yes, I just want it out of the house. And I was like, okay. So then I looked at it a bit more, and I was like, would you take 25? Half? And he was like, yes. And I was like, okay. So my dad leave, go pull up the truck, get it in. They're doing all the man things, ratchet straps, that thing. And then I hand the money to the guy, my 25 bucks, half of the 50, score, bigger score. He hands it back to me and goes, okay. I said 25's okay. No, it's okay. And then he was like, nah, seriously, I just want it out of the basement. Okay, yeah, I'll take it for free.
So we're gonna turn someone else's trash to treasure.
Into my treasure.
And it's going to function. We're gonna get some paint. We're gonna slap some paint on. We're gonna spray paint the hardware that's on here. I have refinished things before, put paint on it and made it look nice, and it can be functioning for what she needs. I'll let you know. I just thought I would show you the dresser that we are going to refinish in this video. Okay, so if you have never taken an older piece of furniture and flipped it, let me encourage you, this is not that difficult to do, especially with a piece like this. That's not real wood, it hadn't been painted, I didn't have to strip anything, I didn't have to do any sanding because I used primer and just put the primer over it, and that gave something to for the paint to adhere to. So it's really not difficult to do. So I would encourage you that if you're looking for a piece, you know, Facebook Marketplace is an amazing place to find pieces that are functional, that work in your space for a fraction, less than a fraction of the cost. And in this case, it was completely free, so which is awesome. But the first thing that I always do is I want to disinfect, I want to clean, make sure, I mean, this piece is coming in my home, so I want to make sure there's no bugs, no critters, nothing living in there, you know, and I want to make sure that everything is disinfected. And so that's what I'm doing now, just getting it all cleaned up. But let me encourage you to, you know, if you need a piece for a space in your home, go ahead and try this out. For me, this is very therapeutic. Yes, it is work. It takes time to do. I did this over a couple days, but it is therapeutic for me. For myself, while I'm doing this, I'm always reflecting, because this just reminds me of what Christ did in my life. He took something that was old and dirty and broken, needed repair, needed refinished, needed a lot of sanding, and still in need of sanding. And he's still doing this to my life. He's still cleaning me up and fixing me and healing the broken pieces. And so that's the kind of stuff that this stuff reminds me of. And while I am doing a piece like this, those are the things that I'm reflecting on, and I'm very thankful for it, that Christ has done that in my life and he's still doing it. And so for me, this is just so therapeutic, and I enjoy this kind of stuff. I wish that I had more space and more time that I could actually do this for a living and just flip furniture and sell it, resell it, and make extra cash. But my plate is kind of really full right now with work and school. I have more time in the summertime when I'm not working, but with working and school now, after December, I will graduate in December, so that part will be behind me. But I'm thinking about what I want to do next, so we'll see. I don't know, but yeah, I don't really have a lot of time to do a lot of it right now. But when I do get a piece like this, and this was kind of necessary for her room, so I don't mind helping her do this kind of stuff. I actually enjoy it because she enjoys that her mom did this for her and appreciates that. So yeah, I love it. And so I would encourage you to try it sometime if you've never done it. And you'll be able to have that satisfaction when you look back at it and the piece is complete. Like, I did that. I was able to do that. And yeah, so it's not that hard. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just cleaning it up, getting all the hardware off, making sure it's disinfected, and then we're going to jump into this thing and get it started.
He walked that road for me, love in his eyes so free. A crown of thorns he wore for me, and so much more. Nails in his hands so cruel, Yet his heart stayed true. His blood flowed down that tree to set all people free. Jesus died on the cross for me and all of us. His blood saved humanity, gave us all eternity. Darkness covered the sky, but his love never died. He took that pain for us with never-ending trust. He rose up from the grave, our souls he came to save. Now we shout and we sing, praise the Lord our King. Jesus died on the cross for me and all of us. His blood saved humanity, gave us all eternity. Jesus died on the cross for me and all of us. His blood saved humanity, gave us all eternity.
I've wiped the dresser completely down, and I have removed all the hardware. I vacuumed it out. It actually was not that bad in the inside. There was not a lot of stuff. The drawers were not that bad, vacuuming them out. There was like one leaf in there, maybe just a few pieces of fuzz. Wasn't much. So it wasn't that bad. But I wiped everything off, and I just used this Mr. Clean Febreze antibacterial citrus and light. I think you can, hopefully you can see that. That's what I use to kind of, kills 99.9% of germs, so I used that. But I removed all of the hardware, and I'm going to soak the hardware. I'm going to try to soak it in maybe a little bit of Simple Green or something to get some of this kind of, looks like maybe mold or whatever off of there. And then after I do that, and scrub it with like an old toothbrush, clean them really good, let them dry, then they're going to be spray painted black. Now, the plan for this was originally to do this like the nightstand that I did in the guest room. However, this is not real wood, like I said. So we're going to try to make it look like that without touching those wood pieces. So I'm going to try to leave this, probably all of this, the wood. And then everything underneath and the sides and the bottom, I can paint that as well. The drawers, I'm going to try to paint, if I can edge it good enough, along this edge and leave the face of this the wood color on each one. If for some reason it doesn't look good, I can always paint the front part. So it's not that big of a deal. So I've got it all wiped down. I'm going to go look for, I think I have like a primer paint. It might have primer all in one. And I'm just going to go with that. Unless I can find, I might have a primer over here. If I have a primer, I'm going to prime it first. And then use the paint. So let me go look, see what I have, and see what I can get started with. Okay, so I went over in my stash and I found some Kills all-purpose interior and exterior primer. So there's just a little bit in here, but I think it'll be enough to just prime what I need to prime on here since I'm not doing the entire surface. And yeah, then we'll go from there. I'm just going to do it with a brush, and then when I do the actual finish, I'll do with, you know, a roller or a brush where I need to. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my can opened up and get started here. Alright, so while I'm still working on that downstairs, my son was cooking dinner tonight and he hollered it was ready. So I figured I would show you what we're going to have for dinner tonight. And I didn't have to cook it. My son cooked it. So we have green beans, some mac and cheese with some sort of spices in there, it looks like.
Pepper jack mac and cheese.
Pepper jack mac and cheese. And I'm pretty sure these are
New York steaks.
these are steaks. Mama could get used to this. He's doing a thing. Oops, sorry. He said that he's doing a thing every Monday. He was going to cook dinner. So I was downstairs working on that dresser and taping it up, painting. I got to wash my paint. But we're going to eat some yummy dinner and then I'm going to finish working on that a little bit this evening. Okay, it has been a couple days and when I left off, the dresser has been primed. And now, the reason why I didn't get to film it, my daughter came home one night and she just wanted to talk. And so we were just talking and just, you know, my battery died on the camera. I didn't go up and get another battery. I just kept working while I was talking. And by the time I was done, yeah, I didn't go up and get the camera. And I was like, well, I've already primed the whole dresser. So I was going to originally tape off this section right here, this wood piece, and I was going to leave that wood piece at the bottom, but my daughter told me that she would rather have it just all white. So it is all primed. Now I'm getting ready and I'm going to paint over the white. I just bought one of these cheap little Rubbermaid roller things. I think it's Rubbermaid, I'm not even sure, but just bought one of those and I am going to use this paint primer by Sherwin-Williams, all-in-one interior latex. It's extra white and it's satin finish. So that's what I'm going to use on the entire bottom half of the dresser. So upstairs and I have them in this bucket and they've got kind of grime and stuff on them. So I don't know if you can, but it's not going to hurt it for me because I don't know if you can use simple green, but my husband got this. We're going to get ready to clean the patio off, but I thought I would use just a small little bit of it in water and let these soak a little bit, and then scrub them, let them dry, and then I'm going to take them outside and I'll spray paint them. So if it messes up the varnish on them, not a big deal, because I'm going to spray them. They're kind of a little two-toned in their color, but I'm not worried because I'm going to spray paint them, change all of them, but I'm going to let them dry really good, and then I'll take them out in a little bit and we'll give them a fresh coat of paint. I have this, and this is just what I'm going to use because I have it. It's on hand. It's free, 2x Ultra Cover Paint and Primer, Rust-Oleum, and it's in a gloss finish. And then after I do that, I have some fast drying polyurethane, so it'll help seal them. Okay, I've stepped away for a while and was upstairs, and I was doing a little bit of editing, allowing the stressor time to dry. And so I thought I would come down and see where we are. And it has dried. It needs another coat. I'm going to go ahead and put another coat on it, but I'm not going to film the second coat. I mean, you saw me paint it the first time. Well, yeah. You missed all the priming because I was talking. But you saw me paint the first time, and I don't want to bore you with the next coat. So I'm going to paint the next coat, and then I'm going to let it dry. And after I do that, I'll go out and I'll catch back up with you when I'm doing the I will flip up the little latch, I guess, there, and then I will spray paint, and then I'll move the knobs around, just making sure I've got all of the areas of it. dresser is completely finished. And the boys are about ready to move the dresser upstairs. So then I will show it to you in its proper place, right? Alright, so her dresser is finished. And it's in its spot. I think it turned out really good for a completely free dresser. Couldn't have asked for anything better. So we're getting ready to get her room in order here. And then once she has it all decorated, I'll end with the final of what it looks like when it's all finished. So thank you for joining me today. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Comment down below. And Lord willing, friends, there'll be another one. Bye.